Imagine a single bottle born in a backroom pharmacy, rising through wars, revolutions, and cultural upheaval until it becomes a global symbol, not of sugar, not of soda, but of power. This is how Coca-Cola conquered the world. Chapter 1. The Accidental Elixir, 1886. It all began with a wounded soldier and a morphine addiction. In 1886, John Pemberton, a Confederate veteran and struggling pharmacist in Atlanta, brewed a curious tonic in a brass kettle. He called it Pemberton's French wine coca. It was a mix of cocaine from coca leaves and caffeine from cola nuts blended with alcohol. But then, a prohibition law hit Atlanta that same year. So, Pemberton reformulated the drink, removed the alcohol, kept the cocaine, and sold it as a temperance drink and intellectual beverage. He named it Coca-Cola. Chapter 2. A Thief in the Boardroom, 1888-1892. Pemberton would never live to see the empire. Dying and desperate, he began selling off rights to Coca-Cola. One man, Asa Candler, bought control through a tangle of shady deals, clever paperwork, and a $2,300 investment. When Pemberton died in 1888, Candler locked in ownership. Then, he did something radical. He gave Coca-Cola away for free. Free samples, free drink coupons, painted wall ads on every corner of the American South. He wasn't selling a drink, he was selling a habit. And America was hooked. Chapter 3. The Real Secret Formula, 1899-1919. The real magic wasn't in the flavor, it was in the strategy. In 1899, two lawyers approached Candler. They wanted the exclusive right to bottle Coca-Cola, something Candler had never done. Bottling seemed unimportant at the time, so Candler sold the rights for $1. That single decision turned Coca-Cola into a portable empire. By 1919, Coca-Cola had spread to every U.S. state. That year it was sold to a group of investors for $25 million. But the real test of Coca-Cola's domination was yet to come. Chapter 4. Coke Goes to War, W2. When World War II erupted, Coca-Cola followed the troops, literally. The company pledged that every American soldier would have a bottle of Coke for 5 cents, anywhere in the world. The U.S. military helped them build bottling plants behind battle lines. Coke wasn't just a soft drink, it became a taste of home, a morale booster, a patriotic symbol. By the end of the war, Coca-Cola was bottling in 64 countries, and when peace came, the soldiers returned home, addicted. The markets were already waiting. Chapter 5. Global Domination, 1950s-1970s. The Cold War wasn't just nuclear, it was cultural, and Coca-Cola was on the front lines. In post-war Europe, Coke was seen as a symbol of freedom and American capitalism. Communist regimes banned it, France protested it. The Soviet Union called it liquid imperialism. But Coca-Cola didn't back down. While armies fought with guns, Coca-Cola fought with bottling plants, red signs, and iconic glass bottles. And it wasn't just politics, it was marketing. Santa Claus in red and white, that image, Coca-Cola. The pause that refreshes, Coca-Cola. It didn't just sell a drink, it sold happiness. Chapter 6. The Pepsi Challenge, 1980s. Every empire meets a rival. In the 1980s, Pepsi gained serious ground with the Pepsi Challenge. Blind taste tests showed people preferred Pepsi's sweeter flavor. Coca-Cola panicked. In 1985, they made a fateful decision. They killed the original Coke. New Coke launched with massive fanfare and massive backlash. America revolted. Protesters demanded the return of classic Coke. It was a rare corporate humiliation and an unexpected lesson in emotional branding. Within 3 months, Coca-Cola reversed course. They brought back the original formula, and sales soared higher than ever. Some say the failure was a hidden success, others believe it was a calculated marketing stunt. Chapter 7. The Developing World, 1990s-2000s. As the West reached saturation, Coca-Cola looked outward. It moved into Africa, Asia, Latin America, not just selling soda, but embedding itself into infrastructure. It built water pipelines in villages, sponsored schools, held football tournaments, but the shadow grew too. Accusations of water exploitation in India, union busting in Colombia, health concerns in Mexico. Critics called it the big sugar of the modern world. Still, Coca-Cola pressed on, evolving into a sprawling empire of over 500 brands from Sprite to Minute Maid. Chapter 8. The secret formula? Not the drink. The secret formula of Coca-Cola isn't what's in the bottle. It's how it sells the bottle. Association, emotion, ritual. Coke is Christmas. Coke is patriotism. Coke is unity. Coke is childhood. Through wars and peace, victories and scandals, Coca-Cola has remained, not because it quenches thirst, but because it owns a place in the global psyche. Today, over 1.9 billion servings of Coca-Cola products are consumed every single day. From the streets of Cairo to the peaks of the Andes, the red wave flows, and it all began in a small Atlanta pharmacy with a wounded veteran and a dream. This isn't just the story of a soda, it's the story of how a brand, quite literally, conquered the world.